I'm going to be on the road. You can come see me on the road. Come see me do a show. You can come see me. I will be opening for Erica Rhodes this weekend, December 11th and 12th at the Riot in Houston, Texas. And then I will be opening for Cactus Tate December 17th in Tacoma, Washington. Also for Cactus Tate December 18th in Spokane, Washington. December 19th and 20th, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. December 21st, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then I will be opening for Mary Santora December 26th and 27th in Albany at the Albany Funny Bone. And then I'm ending the year, New Year's Eve, ending it with Cactus Tate. We will be at the Mic Drop in Chandler, Arizona. We love that club. It's so fun. Come out, see a show. Here's the episode. Pretend to throw it. Don't CGI it later because it's bad for the seagulls. Hello. Welcome back to another episode. Discombobulated. Start with a little paper, rock, scissors. Are you ready? If you're driving, don't do it. You can just think it in your head. I'll trust you. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. I did scissors. Who won? Did I win? Did you win? Do the lesbians win? I know you might not do it, but I'm allowed to think that it's a cool concept. How's everybody? You like living on Mars or something like that, you know? But this is discombobulated. This is it. It's the end. Maybe of everything, but it is definitely, it's almost the end of 2025. Everyone seems like we all had a great year, right? And now 2026 is coming, and that doesn't even sound like a year, if I'm just going to be very honest. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that 2026, it sounds like a kind of like new like Nike shoe. Like, oh, those are new 2026. But the fact that it's going to be 2026 seems outrageous to me. But I'm excited for it. I'm excited for every year. I think this might be one of the first years where I'm like prepping for the new year like a couple months in advance. Usually it's like the end of December, Christmas happened, and then you're like, fuck, who am I going to become in 1 week? Who the fuck am I going to become in 1 week? I got to become someone, and I got fucking 1 week to do it. Oh my God. Oh my God. But dude, I've been having so much fun. I was on the road. I got to see Story of the Year. Story of the Year, it is probably the last time I got to go see them because Bob's out of money. Bob can't just go see his favorite band Story of the Year all the time. I would love to hang out with them all the time, but you know, dildos, bottle rockets, and beer aren't free, so we both have to go on tour, and sometimes I got to split up from my dad's. But I got to see them on the road, and that was an incredible time. Getting to see my favorite band fucking around, having a good time with Census Failed. So fun. Got to scream War Paint. Census Failed. It's one of my favorite songs, and I feel like it's kind of... it might not be as popular as the other songs, and when I sang it, there was part of the concert where I was the only one that was like singing it very, like, because people kept looking at me. Beautiful sunset, and everyone's like, "This guy knows the scream part." I'm like, "Yeah, we all bought tickets to the same show, right, douchebags?" They're not douchebags. I'm just feeling like this. Also, there's a guy behind me that is, I can pretty confidently say he's just watching me. And I don't think he means to. But when I say that, I do think that he does. Because when I started, I set the podcast up and I turned around. And every time I turn around, he turns his head. I wonder if he's on the camera because I can't see what you guys can see. Yeah, every single time. I just did it again and he looked back. Because he doesn't... Yeah, there's no way it's a coincidence. Watch this one. I'll do it even faster. Yep. One time he did it a little differently, but you just gotta trust Bob. But it's a beautiful day here at the beach. The golf. We'll just call it a golf. And if you don't want to call it, if you're like, no, I think it's the Gulf of America, that's fine. I think it's the Gulf of Mexico, that's fine. It is touching both. It could be honestly called the Gulf of fucking Texas. No, it couldn't. You're right. I'm just trying to calm everyone down. Jumps off the ledge. But I'm excited to be like into a new year. I think I'm kind of 2025 feels like a restaurant that you're just like, when are they gonna fucking bring the check? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to leave? I'm done. I've been done. I've been done for about 6 months with fucking. I'm done with. I'm fucking done with all of 2025. I'm over it. Do you want to leave? Can we fucking dine and dash on 2025? God, I'm ready to go. No, let's go. Okay, fine. I'll meet you in the car. I'll meet you in the car. I'll meet you in 2026. Let's just wait until. Fine. Let's wait. Well, I'll wait a couple more weeks, but then I'm fucking. I'm going to 2026, whether you like it or not. I'm getting out of here. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see this, because I had to put it in 0.5 and it's out in the ocean. But there are what I would call an unbelievable amount of probably cargo ships, but they look like battleships to me. And maybe they are battling. I don't know. Maybe they could be battling in the Gulf, but I think they're probably just cargo ships. I guess I don't. I honestly have literally no the fuck idea. That's just a. I just don't. I have literally no idea. I haven't played Battleship in fucking forever. Which Battleship is kind of like our. It's like American chess. Like chess is like sometimes too hard for most Americans. They're like, I can play checkers. Battleship's more American. Battleship's so American that if they made like Harry Potter, but it was like it was in America. The part where they're like playing chess, like American Ron would be like, if I fucking say B6 and I'll sink his battleship, but then he's gonna get my fucking battleship. Ron, don't do that shit. Fuck. Ron, damn, don't. No, or then you gotta go kill that fucking guy. I fucking missile to B6. Oh no! I there's a barista just passed on a Lime scooter with their apron on. And I don't think I knew you took those home. I don't think I knew that you took those home. And I love that she's running so late that she's like, I have to put this on and I'm on a Lime scooter and I got to get there. But also, what am I talking about? Because I always feel like Lime scooter and you only do if you're drunk, or for me, if like your car's broken again. But I guess being at the fucking by the shore and taking your little lime ass scooter to fucking barista town. But yeah, also every time I see a ship out there, this is something me and my friend Carly would talk about. Carly Aquilino, we like both said this once when we were like in Florida and we could like see a ship out like and I was like, both at the same time we just got real quiet and I was like, how the fuck? She's like, dude, that's exactly. I was like, it's so much weight, and I understand buoyancy. I get that. I'm just saying it's a lot of weight to stay buoyant. You know, like rocks don't float, but poop does, as Cactus Tate has taught me. But then also battleships, those float too. Are battleships pieces of poop? Dude, my sciatica hurts so fucking bad. Let me see if I can careen that. No, that's probably not a smart idea. But it is hurting so bad that it went from my left to my right, and I'm starting to feel it now in my left. Bob, what a fucking boring thing to talk about. You're right. On this beautiful day here, I got a lot to look forward to. I got a lot of shows to end the year. Luckily, I have shows to end the year because I'm trying to get out of 2025. As me, though, can I say that? Can I have a year where I'm like, you know what? I'm not trying to fucking change every single thing about myself. What are your goals? To fucking be alive and don't die? Is that okay? Can I just want to not die? Is that a good enough? Yes, it is. But actually, just getting out of bed in the morning is enough. Oh, really? Because now I don't have a bed. No, I have a bed because my friend lets me borrow it. But that's what happens. You keep getting shows canceled. I can't move out of your house. Uh, she would laugh at that too. Yeah, we're just both trying. She's actually going through sincerely a lot, but that's the only thing we both have is we'll talk on the phone. And she even said that the other day. She's going through a lot, and I don't want to share her stuff. But she's like, yeah, can you just like make me laugh? And I was like, man, there's nothing worse you can ask a comedian than to be like, make me laugh. Like, you can't even really do that with any. Like, the only thing I guess maybe is like someone who get like a massage therapist. You can be like, can you do your job real quick? And they're like, I mean, technically, I can get into it pretty quick, and or whatever. But I don't have any of my lavender oils, so it's not going to be exactly the same. Is my thing off? No, it's on. Good. Man, I just want to stay here all day, dude. I just want to fucking live by this fucking beach, dude. But I can't. I have to go stretch my fucking sciatica because we're about to go back on the road. And if I have to get out of bed like this one more time, wake up, have to wake up, slowly get my leg out. Anyways, you guys don't want to keep hearing about my sciatica. Well, that's all I have to talk about. No. I'm also done with Elf on the Shelf. I did that for Cactus's kid, but her husband and her daughter are home now, so he's taken back over, which is nice. He's kind of taking the reins, no pun intended, for Santa Claus or whatever in the Elf, but I'm glad to be done with it because I ran out of stuff. And also, people with the Elf on the Shelf, I think you guys do too much stuff with like the shit. I think that I don't like that you like put Nutella everywhere, like you like took a shit. Like I don't. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what is Elf on the Shelf is like watching. It's supposed to be the elf reporting to Santa because it's watching you all the time to be like if you're good or bad. But also, I just shit on the bread that came out of your toaster. How is that? How is that teaching? What is that? What is it doing? Teaching you that if you go to prison, you're going to go there with people who are guards and they're going to be shittier than you, but you're still expected to keep a level of decency. That's what the Elf on the Shelf is. It's like this guy. It's like I just shit all over your house and partied with Barbies last night. But I'm going to tell Santa everything you did. I watched you all day and then you went to sleep. I fucking partied and played on your Xbox, and then I fucking took a shit in the corner of your house and left. Elf on the Shelf. Elf! Elf on a Shelf. Fucking stupid. But it just was something to sell. It was, and then whose idea was it? And now they do it so much that if you're a family that doesn't do it, you're like, now they added too many things. They're like, do you believe in Santa Claus? You're like, yes. Do you believe in Elf on the Shelf? You're like, fuck, I guess I have to, because like, why would my household not get a thing that reports to the president for you? The president of Christmas, Santa Claus. That guy's got, how many terms does that guy have? That guy's not leaving office at all. Santa Claus? Dude, Santa Claus ain't fucking going nowhere. Santa Claus stays in office, doesn't care. There's no one even runs against him. There's not even like a time where you're like, he was on the Epstein list. Get him out of here. Also, if they release the Epstein list, I thought about this. Like there is a chance like your name could be on it, and it's not you, but your name could be on it, and that would be hilarious if there was a Bobby J. Cox on the Epstein list. And I'm like, it's a different one, which I did meet on Facebook once. I met a guy who was from Philly, and his name was Bobby J. Cox, and he's like, I'm a lawyer. I'm like, that's crazy. I think I'm seeing it too close, and I probably cut my fucking head out of that one. Hey, but maybe I didn't. But maybe I fucking did. It's okay. There's really nowhere to put my stuff because there's nowhere to put my stuff. And I'm not walking on the beach right now. Would it be beautiful? Yes. Would I have to take my shoes off? Yes. Does my back hurt? And I kind of don't want to do it. Bobby, that would be the perfect thing for your back. Shut the fuck up. I just don't want to. And it's the Gulf. Right? It's not like you're at the ocean. You're at like the ocean's like nuts or whatever. You're like you're inside of it. I actually took one of my like a girlfriend back in the day to the beach, and I was like, let's get in the water, like at least like up to like our ankles. And she got in a little bit, but she was like she's like, it was like, I don't know, I'm kind of like nervous. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then later she's like, oh dude, I've only been to the Gulf of Mexico. That was the first ocean I've ever been to. You took me to the first ocean. I was like, and you gotta get in there. How do you go to the ocean and not go in? It's a Gulf. I just told you. Don't judge me. Bobby, any body of water. I know. I just don't know. I just don't care right now. My stomach hurts. My back hurts. Pop that pussy. Mostly pop my back at a fucking chiropractor's, please. I hate not having the microphone in my hand, but I'm not holding the tiny one. Just doesn't, that feels weird. I feel like the guy that's like the train podcast guy. Like, do you think broccoli's for fucking people or for animals? Disagree. I don't know why I'm making fun of that guy. It's like, that's a cool concept of a show. If I get any closer to the edge of this and break my leg to make a podcast that 18 people listen to on a good day, what am I doing with my life? Hey, boys! Firefighters driving by. They don't remember me. They never do. I do have people that is something that, like with comics, we do know each other because we travel, but people used to ask that. I'd make them a firefighter. Like, dude, my brother, he works in, he works in Utah. Do you know him? I'm like, yeah. Name's Roger, right? He's like, no. I'm like, exactly, you stupid fuck. Don't ever talk to me or my family again. Dude, this lady just had like a sick ass setup. She's got like a little like trike and a little igloo cooler on it. Bro, isn't that just what the future's gonna hold? Is all of us like, that's your car, you get a little trike, that's it. That's all you get, unless you're the CEO. That those people get cars, but we can't afford for any of us to have cars. You get a little trike, a little igloo cooler on the back by the beach. Just one step above poverty. That's all I'm trying to say, is just one step above poverty. And eventually getting my microphone back so I don't have to look like a fucking crackhead to do the pod. Bob, we love the pod. Do you? Probably do. Thank you, actually. Thank you. You're probably already on the Patreon too, which you have to get on, or I fucking gotta stop. I have to stop doing it. No, it's not even a problem. I actually like doing it, but sometimes it's just like there's nothing to talk about, you know? Or everything I need to talk about is like too much for you guys. Does that make sense? You ever have someone ask, how are you? And you're like, do I lie, not answer, tell the truth? You don't want to burden people, but you're also like, they did fucking ask. But this place is called Ohana, and I don't know if you know, that means family. It might not. I don't know. I learned that on Lilo and Stitch, and you can't believe everything you've like learned in Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, I don't know what things like wouldn't be true, but I do think that there's a lot of them that are. Sorry, I just have to stop talking when people walk by because they're much closer than they appear, because I did this in a 0.5, so I'm way closer to you than you think, and I keep getting my head cut off probably. But then people walk by, and I'm just like, do you think fucking broccoli's for humans or not? And they're like, walk faster, go, go, go. They stop their conversations too. But fuck them. That guy had a fucking, his hairline was too good. Like not like he like wasn't losing it, but it was like too far down. It like touched his eyebrow. So fuck that guy. He's coming back. I don't even know if this will be a usable episode. I have no idea. I don't really use this microphone a lot. Bobby, talk about more shit that we don't give a flying fuck about. Okay, do you see that there's an amusement park behind me that's closed? Do you know how hard it is to fucking try to drive to get away from everything? To see the ocean in an amusement park and it's closed for the season? Guy's still looking at me. Yeah, but if it was open, I guess I wouldn't even go. I pretend like I'd go, like I'm that kind of guy. I'm like, dude, I love amusement parks. I'm not going to an amusement park by myself. Saying woohoo alone, or even worse, you're alone and then a kid doesn't mind, so they sit with you on the ride. So then you guys have to like both experience like joy, and you're like, I don't know you. So have like a pretty kind of like exciting, scary experience and do that. Also, the guy that's looking at me, here's what I would do. If I was gonna steal all my stuff right now, because I have my backpack, my phone, all my goodies are over there. But if I was him, I'm standing by this ledge. If I was still standing here, I would run up and push me off this ledge and then walk like this, grab, take off into the sunset. Which, speaking of, let me make sure I'm recording so I'm not just a psychopath. I mean, I am a psychopath, but a psychopath that's just talking to himself. Hey, doing pretty good, Bob. You are recording. Things are working out. Look how pretty these flowers are down here. I do want to go down there and get those flowers, but I know if I jump down my sciatica. Oh no, my sciatica. Um, Dude, there's a guy across the street fucking taking this palm tree down. Or I guess not, but like the dead palms. And I'm going to be honest, those things shake a lot more than I thought they would with just one guy on them. He's like going up and he's doing like, if you've never worked in construction and gotten on ladders a lot for your job, because there's times where if you have to get on a ladder at your own house or to help someone, it's a different feeling. But when you're doing it for a paycheck, there's a part of you that's like, if I fucking break my leg for fucking however much money I've already made today. So he's doing that thing where you climb and then you take a breath and then you go, I'm not scared. And then you have to keep taking a step. And then now he has like, dude, he literally has like what looks like a weed whacker chainsaw. And he's going to cut it off, but he's like reaching around the tree. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous this guy's going to fall and then I'm going to have to go over there and like help him. Not cut anything down, but just help him. Like, okay, now he's not moving at all. Hey, buddy. Hey. Thank you. Okay, he's moving now. He sincerely stopped moving. He went like this with, when you have a saw in your hand and you stop moving, I don't know how I felt. I just didn't like how that felt in my tummy. I didn't like that. Yeah, adjust your hat. Adjust your hat. Look up. Rip it off. Rip that fucker off. Oh my God. Ooh, I'm sorry, you guys probably can't hear it because these microphones aren't catching that. But this guy's fucking grabbing it and you can hear it crack. You can hear how it's like getting pulled off ASMR wise. Fuck you. Rip that bitch off. Rip that motherfucker off. Let that motherfucker burn, bitch. Okay. That would be actually a cool way to end the episode if I could just trust to like leave my phone here, jump down, run into the ocean, and come back. But you can't leave your phone anywhere. And I think you can leave your phone, but people will still steal it because you can't. People will steal it, and then they're like, I can't really do anything with this. It's got your GPS, you got all this stuff. I think, but they would like steal it and be like, oh, this guy's ideas are in here. Oh fuck! I stole this guy's stupid ass ideas. Dude, I would, if I stole my stuff and was someone else, I'd be furious. Okay, let's see what this guy has. Okay, a tennis ball. Okay, and you can tell it's not for fun. You can tell he uses it for his sciatica. Okay, notepads he's never used that he keeps thinking he's going to be on the road and write a sticky note. And then where are you going to put it, Bob? On the airplane? Maybe. That would actually be kind of fun to do one time. And then a notebook of ideas that are like, only me, I will understand. Shorthand Bob. You guys know how I sound. Can you imagine shorthand Bob? I'll tell you, it sucks. Let me think. I can't. My phone's over there, but I'm trying to think of like the most recent note I wrote, and it's definitely probably like, I'm on the Epstein list, bitch. But like, people are like, you're on the Epstein list. I'm like, no, that's just how I write it down, so then I know what it means later. Which isn't how you do music. With music, you have to be exact. You're like, here's how it sounds. Here are the words, and I turned them in. With comedy, no one's really paying attention. Oh my God, my fucking sciatica. Oh my God. Sorry, I keep talking about it. What do you want me to do? It hurts so bad. Ah! And here's the thing I learned about my sciatica. The worst way to sleep is my favorite way to sleep. Face down, ass up, leg at a 45. That's how I like to do it. Guy just passed, heard me feel like a psycho. He's wearing Birkenstocks, so fuck him. But yeah, I wake up. I like to lay down, face down, ass up, leg at a 45. Tuck my other leg under my leg and then lay there all night. Apparently that's bad for your sciatica. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let me do what I'm supposed to do. Lay on my back, put pillows under my legs. Oh, cool. What am I? My grandpa's grandma? I'm just not that old. I mean, technically I am, but I also sit a lot for my job. We drive a lot, we sit a lot, so it's just how it is. That's just the way it is. This podcast might not even. Dude, my stomach hurts. My tummy hurts. My fucking back hurts. You see why I'm over 2025? I've had a bad year. Some of my best friends in the world have had bad years. Some of my people that I'm not friends with at all have had amazing years. And that's just the way it is. You get Bob out your life, it gets better. Get my chaos out your way. Bob, are you projecting? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Yep. And now the couple just walked back by. And you know they're talking like, oh, that fucking trans woman has no idea that the person that they're talking to is this guy. Little do they know it is. All my views are probably on accident. Like people starting the video because it's the end of another podcast. Dude, I get so mad when that happens. I'm listening to a podcast that I like, sends me to a podcast I've never heard. Who the fuck do you think you are, Spotify? Do I want to get rid of you? Yeah. But I can't quit you. You've seen The Notebook. I didn't because I was getting laid. It's not okay to talk about because of. How do you even talk about that? Not like you want to, but I'm just like, yeah, I got laid watching The Notebook. Like, how old are you? And I'm like, well, underage, but also we were, we're both breaking the law. Oh my God. Which, oh, by the way, everyone's shitting on Quentin Tarantino. And you know what I've been learning? All the things that I'm like, everyone likes and I don't really like, there's something that comes to light and everyone's like in a unison, everyone's like, yeah, that person kind of sucks. Like everyone's like, do you like Drake? I'm like, I mean, not really. I'm not shitting on him. I just don't really fuck with them. And then, start pow, But then, who else? Who the fuck else was I just thinking of? Oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino. Like I would just watch his movie, and some people are like, "Yeah, I've seen his movies, and like, yeah, they're cool." But I'm always like, man, this guy, does he have to put the N-word in every show, movie? Does it have to go? Is that, I don't know. I mean, hey, you know what? I don't think so. But I saw that guy once at the Comedy Store. I was like walking by and we were like really close and we like made eye contact and I just never forget. He looks like I'm gonna look. He has all those like wrinkles on his face that I'm gonna have. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino seems like a nightmare. Unless if you ever want to put me in your movies, I'll take that back and say sorry to your face. And I will say that because I have to make money. This is my job. I can't really play the friend when it comes to business. That's what you thought comedy was. You really thought it was you making a bunch of friends. And if that was true, you'd see Chevy Chase hanging out with Bill Murray a lot more. Do you? You see Gilda Rat, she's dead, so I know that. But like, they just don't. You don't really see that because in comedy you're like, oh, you start a thing, and then eventually like, oh fuck, we gotta go our own ways, and then it's just such a lonely road. But it's so fun because then you get to hang back out and you do bits. That's the best thing because then you don't have to catch up. You don't just have to be like, you remember this, remember this. You can, but you can just be like. It's one of the great things about being a comedian. Hey, Benny Keith, those fucking breaks didn't sound great. I am gonna shit my pants at the beach. I have a tummy ache. Been drinking fiber, but then also eating like shit. Mostly hot dogs. Yeah, I sincerely have been eating really bad, like cheese and hot dogs and shit. Bad shit. And all that happens is you still shit, it's just later. It just all gets held up and then like if it was a movie, if there was like a movie in your asshole, it'd be like a guy walking up to a wall and being like, do you hear? And then just and they die in the tunnel. That is your asshole. But let me try to stand up really quick. And just stand up. No way, both sides of I've hurt both sides of my sciatica. Well, I don't want to lay with stuff under my fucking knees. All the things that help are kind of a little gay. I'm fine. It's not like that, but you know what I mean. I'm just like, I don't want to sleep like I'm about to do a sit up. I want to sleep face down, ass up, leg at a 45. Probably no one gives a fuck. I know. Ow. All right. Fuck. I think that's it. That's the episode. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us here today at the Discombobulated Factory where we make the Discombobulated podcast. I'm going to go shit my pants, maybe throw up. I love you. Sometimes episodes people feel like they're going to throw up, and that was this one. I love you. Sorry that 2025 was so bad for all of us. Bobby, wasn't that bad for me? Please just tell me it was. All right, love you. Kisses. Bye. Is that my dick? Someone said it looked like I have a pussy the other day, if I'm being honest.